It's time for Culture now here on France 24. In fact, it's Art Exhibition Day every Monday, and I'm joined, as ever, by art critic Sean Rose. Our last guided tour, in fact, before the summer break. Sean, you're taking us to Versailles, aren't you?
Yes, we are. So, as you know, the palace that was built to the glory of the Sun King also hosts contemporary art. Mm-hmm. So, after the American artist Jeff Koons and the Japanese artist Murakami, you have a Portuguese artist of, a very internationally well-known artist called Vasconcelos, Joana. She is very great artist who does installations and sculptures with colourful material, very dainty things. She gives a touch of femininity to the jewel of French classic architecture. As you see these lines, the pair of lines, their fierceness is subdued by the lace that is enwrapping them. It's very interesting how she does it, and you see she has these very, very impressive installations. They're very colourful. They're made with beads or a lace, or very with crafts, female crafts. So that's like something in the war-like rooms. I mean, you have war rooms and so on. It balances it out. And outside, you have also an installation, and many installations. This is blue bottles of champagne, a homage to the frivolity of Versailles, and also to Marcel Duchamp's bottle rack. Marcel Duchamp being the father of conceptual art.
Well, it's quite fun as well, isn't it? By complete coincidence, I was at Versailles last Sunday, outside, not inside, but I did see those statues. They are quite impressive. I mean, some people, Sean, against kind of having modern art in these historical sites, particularly it's a very symbolic place, isn't it, Versailles? I mean, how do you think people are going to react to it?
Very well, I think, because she, as you can see, I mean, the pictures, she really, really deftly, she plays very deftly with the ornamented setting of Versailles. Look at this beautiful, it's called Golden Valkyrie, and there's a gallery, the Bataille, the Gallery of Battles, a series, it was a galleries, commissioned by King Louis Philippe to celebrate the victories of the French army, but it's not at all martial. It's very beautiful, and it really fits in well with the gold, and it's very ornate as well. But it doesn't shock. It looks a bit like an alien type of monster. But it is at the same time hanging in midair. It's monumental. At the same time, it's very light and ethereal. It's quite beautiful, as you can see. I don't think it shocks at all.
Yeah, it's fun. I see what you mean. It kind of blends in well, doesn't it?
Yes.
I mean, it looks more kind of feminine than warlike, would you say?
Yes. Valkyrie being, a kind of war goddess of the Scandinavian mythology. It is more feminine, but as I said earlier, she's the first female contemporary artist to exhibit at Versailles, and, I asked her how it felt.
It was quite amazing to be able to produce this show for this place, in honor to all women that used to live here. So as a woman, I pay a tribute to all women that work for Versailles and that made part of Versailles, of the history of Versailles.
Well, Vasconcelos is not just paying a pretty tribute to the ladies of Versailles. She's indeed concerned with women's issues. And, they had a work which was removed. I mean, she has a candelabra with tampons. So that was a bit shocking for the public. So they decided not to show it. But she has this, she's just not just first degree, kind of very basic feminist. Obviously, her work is ironic with a sharp edge to it. And this piece is very beautiful. It's in the Gallery of Mirrors. It's called Marilyn, and it represents the high heels of the most famous blonde of the history of Hollywood. But it looks glitzy and glamorous, but if you take a closer look, it's made of pots with lids. So it kind of, she tries to tell you that behind the glamour, you always have the housewife and the really die-hard prejudices against women, like being, in the kitchen and so on. But you can look at it in another way. That is, the piece also who tells you something else. Objects are functional, but they can also be beautiful. So pots and pans are functional, but they can also be beautiful, which is actually a very, a discourse in contemporary art and very postmodern. So you have these the pair of high heels, that are very beautiful and slightly ironic, and fits in very well as well in the Gallery of Mirrors.
Yeah, whatever you think of it, I'm going to ask the same thing. I mean, it is fun, isn't it?
It is fun, but it makes you think as well.
Yeah, exactly. All right, sounds good. Sean, thank you very much. That's Sean Rose, our art critic here on France 24. As we mentioned at the beginning, we're going to have a little bit of a summer break, aren't we, for our culture chroniques, but you'll be back again once the summer has passed, I'm sure, with a lot more art for us here on France 24. Sean Rose, our art critic. Don't forget as well, you can always have a look at all our programmes once again here on France 24. Once they've gone out, you'll find them on our website. It's www.france24.com. As you can see, the lead story there to do with Kofi Annan meeting with the Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. That's the very latest news. But you'll also find a lot of the features that we do here on France 24 will appear on the website during the day, so have a look at that if you get the chance. That's the news from us. Coming up next, we've got the weather forecast and then the latest new headlines right at the top of the hour. Stay with us if you can.